4 American military bases, 4 Gulf nations. One message from Tehran: no one is out of range. Tonight, Iran didn't just respond, it escalated. After joint US-Israel strikes hit targets inside Iran, Tehran retaliated. Missiles were fired toward American installations in Qatar, Kuwait, Bahrain, and the UAE. This isn't proxy warfare anymore. This is direct state-to-state confrontation in the Gulf. But here's the real question. Why these 4 bases, and what makes them so critical to US power projection in West Asia? First target, Udeid Air Base, the largest US military installation in West Asia. This is the forward headquarters of US Central Command's air operations. It hosts the 379th Air Expeditionary Wing, bombers, tankers, ISR aircraft. Special Operations Forces. If America launches air power across the Middle East, there's a high chance it starts here. Iran knows that. Targeting Al-Udeid isn't symbolic, it's strategic. And here's the twist. Qatar claims every incoming missile was intercepted before entering airspace. But even interception changes the game. It proves Iran is willing to strike the nerve center. If Al-Udeid ever becomes inoperable, how fast can the US shift air command elsewhere? Next, Ali Al-Salem Air Base. Kuwait is America's logistics backbone in the region. This base hosts the 386th Air Expeditionary Wing. It's the primary airlift hub. Think cargo aircraft, troop movements, drones like MQ-9 Reapers. In modern warfare, logistics wins wars. Strike the airlift hub, you slow reinforcements. You choke supply lines, you disrupt deployment timelines, and that's exactly why Iran placed Kuwait on the target map. If supply lines fracture, how long can sustained operations continue? Then comes the maritime heart, the headquarters of the United States 5th Fleet in Manama. This fleet controls naval operations across the Persian Gulf, the Red Sea, and the Arabian Sea. Aircraft carriers, destroyers, mine countermeasure vessels. From here, sea lanes are secured, oil routes are protected, Iran's naval movements are monitored. A missile toward Bahrain isn't just an attack on a base, it's a signal to the US Navy. The Gulf waters are no longer uncontested. If shipping routes become unsafe, what happens to global oil prices overnight? Finally, Dhafra Air Base in Abu Dhabi, home to the 380th Air Expeditionary Wing. Fighter jets rotate through here. Surveillance aircraft operate from here. Advanced air warfare training happens here. This base is critical for monitoring Iranian airspace. Iran firing toward Dhafra is not random, it's preemptive messaging. If US surveillance eyes watch Iran, Iran is willing to blind them. What happens if regional missile defense gets saturated? 4 bases, 4 countries, 1 strategic pattern. Iran didn't just retaliate emotionally, it targeted the architecture of US power in the Gulf. Air command, logistics, naval dominance, surveillance. Now think bigger. If escalation continues, Strait of Hormuz disruptions, oil spikes, insurance premiums soar, global markets react instantly. This is no longer just a Middle East story. And here's where it hits home for India. India imports a major portion of crude from the Gulf. Any instability here affects fuel prices, inflation, and strategic planning. This is a global economic fault line. The question is no longer whether escalation will continue. The question is, who blinks first? Subscribe now, because this story is moving fast, and the next 48 hours could change everything.